The mean number two. Number two was always by himself. He didn't like being around other numbers. He lived in the land of numbers and spent his days picking berries in the arithmetic fields. He picked the rarest berry of all, the plumberry. He made plumberry pies and plumberry cakes, and he never shared with anyone. One day he came upon the number 7. Number 7 was very clumsy, and he had fallen and hurt himself. "Will you help me until I get better?" asked number 7. I suppose so," said number 2 angrily. He let number 7 sleep in his home. He brought him water and gave him food, but he never let number 7 have a plumberry. After a few days, number 7 started to get better. Number 2 told him that he would have to work the plumberry fields to repay him. They worked together all day picking plumberries. Number 2 picked the berries and number 7 held the baskets. Now that he could use both hands, number 2 could pick twice as many berries as before, and twice as fast. "He's still not getting any of my plumberries," thought number 2. Next, they carried the baskets back from the fields. With 2 of them carrying the baskets, they got it done twice as fast. "He's still not getting any plumberries," thought number 2. Number 2 washed half of the plumberries while number 7 washed the other half. They each dried off the berries with a dry cloth. It was the fastest that number 2 had ever finished his work for the day. "He's still not getting any plumberries," thought number 2. But just as they were ready to be eaten, a wild plus sign came running by and grabbed a basket of berries. "Catch him!" yelled number 2. They both went running after the hungry plus sign. The plus sign ran down a long row of plumberry trees and sat in the center. "I have a plan," said number 7. "You go get the bigger basket you have and wait at the other end of this row of plumberry trees. I'll chase the plus sign towards you. I'll tell you when it's the right time and you can jump out and catch it." I suppose so," said the mean number 2. Number 7 ran after the plus sign. When they were almost at the end of the trees, he yelled, "Now!" Number 2 jumped out and trapped the plus sign with the biggest basket he could find. He was very happy to have his plumberries back. "I could not have done this without you," said number 2. That night he made plumberry tarts and plumberry cookies and plumberry icing, and he shared them with number 7. Number 2 realized that working together means you get more done. From that day on, the rule of number 2 was that the smartest and safest way to do things is with a friend.